This is the last part of our irrigation installation video series. So yeah, I think in the last video we left it off where we brought all the wires to where we're going to have a control box. So the control box is obviously the part that controls which heads turn on and everything. And it communicates with our computer here in the office. When we're constructing the form for the concrete and the controller, it's really imperative that we spend a lot of time, we make sure it's level. You want a straight control. It just shows professionalism in the installation. Pour the concrete. Then the nice touches are you do a nice brush finish on it and a nice beveled edge on the edge of the concrete. It's not necessary, it just shows good craftsmanship and good work. And then pull all of our wires up through the conduits, and then we can install the box. Now the hard part actually begins. First thing we'll do is we go ahead and we put grounding wiring. What it is solid copper plates, rods, and wires out in the ground. What that does is if you have any kind of an electrical strike, lightning wants to get to the ground as quickly as possible. So by having these grounding rods, it's a really good insurance policy to keep that from happening.
All right, right here we're working on putting in our grounding for our irrigation controllers. And really it just involves the ditch being 3 foot deep, which is way below normal for what irrigation pipe we put in. But what it does is it protects the irrigation controller from lightning. It takes it to ground.
After that's done, you take one wire, hook it up to a power source, it comes on out in the field, then the guys will go out, they mark what number that is or where that location is, and then we know the corresponding area on the inside the control box to put that particular wire. So after we've wired everything, the last step in the field is we go out, we have to adjust every single head. Every head needs to be leveled. After we've leveled all the heads, wired all the controllers up, there's still a major part left in the whole process of the irrigation installation. And that's loading everything into the computer.
So you've seen before how we wire up the field controllers. Now after that's done, we take that information and put it into our central control system. We'll take each individual head and plug them into our program. Also, we will take from that how that head actually receives water. What is that pipe size? What's the size of the valve? And install it into the hydraulics of our program. It's essentially just a drop in, pick the hole you want, pick what that particular station number is watering and what type of head it is. And then you go through each one at a time until, like this is number 2, for example, has 51 individual stations. And you do each one separately, as detailed as you can get it. The more detailed you get, the more precise your watering. Once all that is set up, we can pick and choose how we want to water the golf course based on the information that we've provided.
We do an as-built of the irrigation system, and what that is, a map of how we installed the system. All of that has to be entered into the computer. We actually tell the computer what we want to water, but the computer will decide the most efficient way to do that based on the pipe size that's on the golf course. That concludes our series on our irrigation installation. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to thank my whole staff, especially my assistants, Chris and Josh, and they did a great job. Hope you all enjoyed the video series. See you on the golf course.